So in this section here, we are going to start building another awesome app here, which is going to be called Trivia Game. This app is going to be somewhat an improvement to what we built before, which was the quiz game, right? So at this point here, because we have learned a lot of things, especially we've learned how to use HTTP requests using Volley and get information from the web from an API and parse JSON data. That is indeed what we're going to be doing here. So the app that we're going to be building is going to look like this. So this app will present certain questions from our secret API so far, and the user is supposed to either say true or false. So essentially what we did before, like I said. But now we are getting this data from somewhere else, and also you can see the look is getting way better as well. So in this case here, for instance, that's the first question. But before we go there, we have a title here, and we have the number of questions that we have in our trivia. So at this point, we have 913 questions. Okay, the button's still the same, previous, forward, or next, true or false. So we have the first question here. So if the user, for instance, says true, notice there was that awesome animation there, and we see the color change to give the user the feedback that indeed things are not true. Whatever they said true, it's not true. So that's incorrect. If they say false, which is true, that is false, then we have that nice feedback there, that really nice animation. Of course, we can say next to the next question. Let's say false. Oh, that was true. Okay, keep going, and let's say true, that is indeed false. So we have that animation again. But also notice that our counter is going up. So as we go up, our counter is also going up. Let's see. Due to a calendar mix-up, there were 2 years in a row identified as 1973. That looks like false. So false, it is indeed false, and we can keep going. Next, I'm going to say true, and as you see, you can keep going, and we have all the feedbacks that are important for a game such as this. There are a lot of different new things we're going to be learning as we build this project. One of the first things, of course, is going to be to learn how to actually deal with a different API, JSON API, and fetch that information, and then how to make sure that this information, as we fetch it, we separate things around. So the HTTP request code is going to be in a different place, and the user interface also in a different place, as well as controller. So reinforcing that model view controller architecture that we talked about. Of course, some user interface components here are going to be new, such as using fonts from Google that are internal to Android Studio. Also, you notice there's this nice card here. Most importantly, the animations. So that is something that we haven't talked about, but we're going to be able to learn how to do all of that in this project. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'll see you next.